My name is Art Cruz. I play drums in the heavy metal band Lamb of God. I'm currently playing the Ludwig Classic Oak series drums in a smoke finish. I'm a heavy metal drummer, so I'm running two 16 by 22 inch kick drums, rack toms 7 by 10, 8 by 12, and the floor toms I'm running are one 16 by 16 inch floor tom and a 16 by 18 inch floor tom times 2 because I'm that metal. Snare drum I'm running is the 6 by 13 Classic Oak in the same matching finish in smoke. You know, between one of my buddies working at a backline company in LA and thorough discussions with Uli at Ludwig, it was a natural given that people were talking about at the time the Keystone X, which is now what I'm playing, which is the Classic Oak series. It was night and day with everybody saying the same thing about the kit. Out of the box, bro. This is the kit. You don't have to do anything with it. Just pull it out of the box. Until I experienced that in my buddy's garage for the first time, I was like, wow, okay. These people were not lying. Out of the box. This is what I'm playing. Done. That first time I got my hands on a kit, it happened to be the smoke finish. And I was kind of underestimating the look of the kit. Because, you know, when you think a satin finish, you just think, you know, yeah, it's just black or whatever. It's just that color. But to be able to see the wood grain, to see the authenticity, to see the workmanship from that factory, out of the box, to see those lugs, to see, they're like talking to you when you come out, it's like you're pulling out history. It's like, bro, this is happening right now. This is it. This is the one. First impression. I've had the opportunity to take these drums into so many different settings. Studio here, you know, recording for the Bill and Ted soundtrack. Boom, one experience, one producer. Stoked, check that off. At home, quarantine jam throughs. My garage, check that off. Pre-production, Nashville, different room. Check that off. Incredible. To be able to have the opportunity to play in so many different rooms, arenas, amphitheaters, studios, in such a short span of time, the consistency of Classic Oak is unbeatable. The attack and toughness of the oak and the control and punch of maple together as one. Why even play anything else? When I first brought it up to my guitar player, Mark, that I was joining the Ludwig family, he's like, this heavy metal player? I was like, dude, I'm the one. I'm the guy. I'm proving to the masses that heavy metal drummers can play this kit. He was mind blown. And when we first started rehearsing with it, and the first time he heard those tracks from the studio with Bill and Ted, he's like, dude, this is the kit. I'm like, this is the kit. My producer, Josh Wilbur, who's a legend in his own way, hands down, he was like, this is the best kit I've ever recorded. Our front of house engineer mixing us live on tour right now is like, bro, those Ludwigs are like locked. I'm like, that's like, in such a short span of time, to have all of these professionals that have been doing it so much longer than I have, to give the credit that this series deserves, is very special. It's really special. When you think of Ludwig, you think of a collector, you think of an old drummer, you think of an old classic rock thing, you think of jazz. You might just historically think, oh, this is an old brand, but when you hear this particular series, you get that this is what's going on, this is now. It is moved with time in the most fluid way. It just goes with everything now.
Thank you, Ludwig. Thank you, Uli at Ludwig. Paul, my drum tech, P. King, my homie Eric Lederman. Thank you, Ludwig USA. I appreciate everything. Love you.